We'd like to welcome to Out in the Air Spotlight from the Indiana Ballet Theatre. She's the associate director there, but also directs her own program called Kaleidoscope, and we'll call it Kaleidoscope 2026. And it'll be running Saturday, February 14th and Sunday the 15th at Valparaiso University Center for the Arts. And, of course, Amanda Tuohy comes to us and going to talk about what's going on with Kaleidoscope and what's different about Kaleidoscope from the regular offerings of Indiana Ballet Theatre, which will be Swan Lake coming in the spring. Amanda, welcome back to Out in the Air Spotlight.
Thank you. Thank you. Actually, Kaleidoscope, I'm very excited for it. Our dancers are very excited, and our community are very excited as well. Kaleidoscope is different in that it is contemporary and modern dance. Different from our other show that we do sometimes, Standing Room Only, which has tap and jazz. This one is specifically ballet, the contemporary ballet and contemporary modern and modern dance, traditional modern dance. And it can be very athletic, very emotional. It can be very lyrical, a lot of different things. It can surprise people and also make people very good to watch it. So,
So Amanda, is that where you personally took your dance? That you went more contemporary, modern, and that's why you created this?
That's a good question. Back in when I went to college for dance at Columbia back in the 90s, I decided to bring modern dance back to Northwest Indiana. There was some modern dance already out there, but there wasn't a show, bringing the concert dance experience out here from what I was experiencing dancing with my other professional colleagues out there. And I just love it so much that decided to bring it out here. And the dancers have always said that it's one of their favorites every year.
Oh,
So, yeah.
so has there been anybody that has participated since the very beginning? Or is it always a new batch of dancers?
Actually, yes. Christy Victor is one of our dancers that trained at IBT since she was 3 years old. And I don't think she was in the very first one. She was in the second one, but she saw the first one.
That's so exciting.
Yeah, yep. And actually, Bailey Rakwalski was in the very beginning as well. We have a couple people. So, and then someone who's been here for 20 years of it. So
Excellent. Well, and that gives a variety to what your offerings are with Indiana Ballet Theatre is something completely different from just ballet and everything. And so that goes all the way back to 1999, I think, as you sent us the material on that. And you've had it at various venues around the area. Where were those?
Yes, actually, we began at the Memorial Opera House. We've also been at Valparaiso University many times. We've been at the Uptown Arts Center in Michigan City before, the Toll Theater. We've also done it as a tea and a dinner at downtown Crown Point at the courthouse, and we've also been at the Chicago Street Theater. So we really like to explore the region and bring the arts to as many people as we can, including with Kaleidoscope.
Right.
Ever at the Brower?
We have not done Kaleidoscope at the Brower. We have done Swan Lake at the Brower.
Oh.
It would be wonderful at the Brower. It's a good idea.
Well, speaking of Swan Lake, that's your spring event coming up, the regular ballet part of Indiana Ballet Theatre. So tell us the details about where, when, and anything different this year. I know that's pretty much the same repertoire, but, is there anything different about this Swan Lake from previous ones?
Absolutely. This year, we're going to have Frederick Davis in from New York City. Right now, he's down in, I believe, Tennessee, and he's going to be coming up and joining us. And we have some of the people that you've seen through the years: Amber Baker, Christy Victor, Bailey Rakwalski, as well as our wonderful Company 1 and adult dancers, Company 2, the younger ones, the trainees, people from the community. So a lot of that is the same, but the thing that's different this year is we really pushed the artistry and the technique and the athleticism of our dancers. And they've really been stepping up to the plate. Nutcracker was the best it's ever been. And I think this ballet is going to be even better. It's pretty amazing. I'm very excited. I'm also really excited to bring it back to Valparaiso.
Is there anything else going on? I know you've had in the past, like tea fundraisers or things that you have had in the past, anything like that coming up. Of course, this will be airing in early February, but something like that?
Sure, absolutely. Well, of course, we have Kaleidoscope February 14th and 15th. And In Valpo at the high school is going to be Swan Lake, and that is April 18th. There's 2 shows on that day at 2 and 7 o'clock. We're planning on we're going to be engaging a tea as well with Swan Lake, but that is TBD. The date is to be determined. We almost have it. We're close. It might be the 19th, but it'll be a surprise for everyone. So check our website.
I know. I think I did, and I think they said there were some possible Valentine's specials coming up. What did that mean?
Yes, absolutely. So we are right now working on partnerships with some of the restaurants downtown Valpo. So during Kaleidoscope, we're going to be doing those shows at 7 o'clock at night on the 14th and 2 on the 15th. So we thought since it's Valentine's Day, it would be wonderful for people to be able to go and have a nice dinner and a treat and also have a deal downtown. So we will be putting those on our website. Right now we're still in discussion, but we're about ready.
Good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. In our final minute here, go ahead and recap the dates for both the events and anything beyond later in the year. Maybe what is being considered for the December treat.
Absolutely. So again, those are Kaleidoscope is February 14th and 15th, a 7 and a 2 o'clock show. And that's at the VUCA, the Valparaiso University Center for the Arts. And we have Swan Lake, which will be the 18th of April at 2 o'clock and 7 o'clock at the high school. Moving forward, we have some great programming for boys dance and our benefits of dance, bringing health to the community, which we are looking at some summer programming and summer camps, which again will be on our website, which is ibtnw.org. And then next year, we're planning on being both in Valpo and at IUN for the Nutcracker.
That's Amanda Tuohy from the Indiana Ballet Theatre, ibtnw.org, for both Kaleidoscope in February and Swan Lake in April. Thank you for much coming on Art in the Air Spotlight.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. It's always a pleasure seeing you.
Art on the Air Spotlight and the complete 1-hour program on Sunday is brought to you by Ember Forge Consulting, with end-to-end expertise in learning strategy, design, and implementation. Ember Forge turns your organization's knowledge into impact. To learn more, visit emberforgeconsulting.com.